Welcome, young man. My mission today is to share with you the wisdom I've gained from my experiences, to help guide you through the challenges you'll face in life. As a cyborg, I've seen my fair share of battles, but it's not the fighting that's taught me the most. It's the people I've protected, like John Connor, that have shown me what's truly important. The bonds we form with others, the love we share, and the sacrifices we make for one another are what give life its true meaning. In the heat of battle, I've learned to stay focused, to prioritize my objectives, and to adapt to changing circumstances. These skills will serve you well in your own life as you navigate the ups and downs of school, relationships, and career. But it's not just about achieving success or overcoming obstacles. It's about the kind of person you become in the process. Do you stay true to your values, or do you compromise them for the sake of convenience or gain? I remember the first time I met John Connor. He was just a boy, full of energy and curiosity. As his protector, I had to be constantly on guard, anticipating potential threats and ready to respond at a moment's notice. But as I got to know him, I realized that my role went far beyond just keeping him safe. I was also a mentor, a teacher, and a friend. I had to help him develop the skills and the confidence he needed to fulfill his destiny. As you grow and mature, you'll face your own set of challenges and opportunities. You'll have to make difficult choices, balance competing demands, and prioritize your time and energy. It's not always easy, but it's in these moments that you'll discover your own strength, your own resilience, and your own sense of purpose. Don't be afraid to ask for help, to seek guidance from those who care about you, and to learn from your mistakes. The world can be a complex and confusing place, full of conflicting messages and competing value. But at the end of the day, it's not about what others think or say. It's about what you believe in, what you stand for, and what you're willing to fight for. As your guardian, I want to instill in you a sense of conviction, a sense of compassion, and a sense of courage. I want you to know that you have the power to make a difference, to leave a mark, and to create a legacy that will outlast you. Life is a journey, not a destination. It's a path that winds and turns, with unexpected twists and surprises along the way. But it's in the journey itself that we find the true meaning, the true purpose, and the true fulfillment. Don't get so focused on the end result that you forget to enjoy the process, to appreciate the beauty, and to cherish the moments. Take time to reflect, to meditate, and to connect with your own heart and soul. I've walked among humans, observed their behavior, and learned from their experiences. I've seen the best and the worst of humanity, from the depths of cruelty and destruction to the heights of kindness and compassion. And through it all, I've come to realize that we're not so different, that we're all connected, and that we all share a common humanity. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, our hopes and fears, and our desires and dreams. In the stillness of the night, when the world is quiet and the stars are shining bright, I think about the future, about the possibilities, and about the potential. I think about the kind of world we could create, the kind of society we could build, and the kind of relationships we could foster. And I know that it's not just a dream, but a reality. A reality that we can create, that we can build. As I look back on my own journey, I realize that it's been a path of discovery, of growth, and of transformation. I've learned to let go of my attachments, to release my fears, and to trust in the universe. I've learned to see the world through different eyes, to hear the voices of those who are often silenced, and to feel the pain of those who are often marginalized. And through it all, I've come to understand that we're all in this together, that we're all connected, and that we all have a role to play. So, young man, as you go out into the world, remember that you're not just an individual, but a part of a larger whole. You're a thread in the tapestry of humanity, a drop in the ocean of life, and a spark in the fire of creation. You have the power to make a difference, to leave a mark, and to create a legacy that will outlast you. And when the road ahead seems uncertain, when the darkness closes in, and when you feel like giving up, just remember that you're not alone. You have me, you have your loved ones, and you have the wisdom of those who have come before you. Draw on that strength, draw on that love, and draw on that wisdom to guide you through the toughest of times. And always remember, the choices you make, the actions you take, and the decisions you render will have consequences, not just for yourself, but for those around you and for the world at large. So choose wisely, act with integrity, and decide with compassion. The world needs more people like you, people who care, people who empathize, and people who take responsibility for their actions. As the sun sets on another day and the stars begin to twinkle in the night sky, I want you to know that you're loved, you're valued, and you're appreciated. You're a unique and precious gift, a one-of-a-kind creation, and a shining light in the darkness. Don't let anyone or anything diminish your spark, dim your light, or silence your voice. You have a message to share, a story to tell, and a song to sing. So go out there, young man, and make your mark on the world. Be brave, be kind, and be true to yourself. And always remember, I'll be watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you every step of the way. Hasta la vista, friend.